Super Bowl 52 is bringing sexy back to its halftime show. Can you guess who it'll be? While this time of year does mean an increase in package thefts, there are steps you can take to make sure your package gets to its intended destination, like using this package locker right behind me. And what are the keys really to keep that lead and to take the win tonight?
The effort.
Hurricane names can range from common to downright quirky. Now there are two names that are being retired. Absolutely. Who are some of the key players that are really making a difference in this game right now for you guys? Last night was a nail-biter for Chicago sports fans. We've all heard of lucky number 7, but is number 25 the Bears' lucky number? Two key players that I think you guys need to watch out for tonight, starting with Riverside Brookfield as Ryan Cecinas. This 6'4" guard is RB's player of the week. In the last game, he had 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists in their 57-33 win over Ilani last week. And his solid defense added to that win, too. Emmanuel Macron won by a landslide in the French presidential election. He beat out his far-right rival, Marine Le Pen, by 65% of the vote. Tell us a little bit just about what's going on tonight and also throughout the week, this past week. I'm with Bulldogs forward Andrew Villon, playing a crucial and important game tonight. You're putting up the numbers for your team. What was working well for you tonight?
It feels good to win this game.
2 consecutive wins under your belt. How do you take that momentum and build upon it for the next game? A security scare near O'Hare after a Wisconsin man was found with guns and a pressure cooker. Police say Santos Zamora was pulled over for speeding when they found the items. Pressure cookers have been known to be used in makeshift explosive devices like the one in the Boston Marathon bombing. However, Chicago police don't believe it was intended for that. Zamora faces a felony gun charge. The NHL playoffs are on to round 2, but the first round was not without its upsets. The Nashville Predators, with their sweep over the Blackhawks, weren't the only surprises. Let's take a look. Over in the Central Division, St. Louis takes Game 5 with the game in overtime. It's Pavari with the game-winning goal. St. Louis faces off against Nashville in the second round. Your defense virtually stopping Limbard just a little bit at the end. They kind of came up. How important was that defense tonight?
It was nice to see.
Well, and what they do across the league with Hockey Fights Cancer. I was actually in Nashville for one of the games when they were honoring all those that are battling cancer, and it's just really cool to see them paying tribute, to giving support, whether it's donations, whether it's just raising awareness. It's just something really cool that the National Hockey League does. Thanks, guys. Riverside Brookfield has had a rocky start to their season, but they're coming off a 57-38 win over Ileana Christian last week. So we'll see if that streak continues tonight. Remember that this team did lose both of their games last season to Aurora Central, and within 5 points too. So they really want this win bad tonight. Coming up, we've got the call and courtside coverage. Hundreds of college students across the country are protesting. They're upset about upcoming changes to how sexual assault cases will be conducted on campus. Despite the rain, the Cubs' opening day did not disappoint. Wrigley celebrates their World Series team, raising 4 new banners over the field, and those aren't the only additions that fans could find on opening day. I'm here with the Little Puppets cheerleaders. They're going to do a special halftime routine for you guys, but at first they wanted to say and wish the Bulldogs a good luck. So guys, take it away. And the Hawks face off against the Knights for the first time in Las Vegas. And I got to tell you, this matchup tonight on the ice is going to be really interesting. Both teams are currently sitting at second in their divisions, and with the Golden Knights being a new franchise, their first year on the ice, I mean, they're making a huge statement. 17th Annual Diversity Employment Day Career Fair is the largest in the nation. Employers are introduced to candidates from all classes. This includes women, people of color, and LGBTQ. Employers say that not only does it offer diversity, but also inclusion. The rush for enrollment begins at midnight, and Congress members and advocates were at Cook County Hospital yesterday to spread the word. County Board President Tony Preckwinkle, along with many Congress members, are stressing this year's enrollment for Affordable Care Act health.
We're here today to highlight the Affordable Care Act's open enrollment season, an effort that is more important this year than at any other time since the enactment of the Affordable Care Act.
And that effort, due to a shorter enrollment period, it begins Wednesday and runs through December 15th. That's half the time than in past years.
We want to say to Americans, stand up and be counted. Know that this health care is worth buying. Know that it protects your family.
Illinois congressmen like Senator Dick Durbin and affordable healthcare advocate groups are urging individuals across the state to sign up for insurance. Otherwise, routine visits like to the clinic behind me could turn into a costly problem.
So it's important people do the math as well. If you're one of the 80% of people who qualifies for a discount, you can actually go online today and find out what your plan would cost you by going to healthcare.gov.
350,000 people in this state depend on the individual marketplace. And here's a little insight. 61% of those people will be eligible for a subsidy on their premiums and pay $100 or less a month for health insurance.
Many that spoke at the press conference also called out President Trump on his attempts to stop the Affordable Care Act. One clear message that came from all is that if you are in need of health care coverage, don't wait to sign up.
Don't wait. Don't be late. The deadline is December 15th.
This website right here, getcovered.illinois.gov, is the website to go to if you need health care insurance. Remember, it is still mandatory. Ruben says that if you are unsure of how to find the best coverage or even where to start, there's links like on the website right here where you can make an appointment and assistants are able to meet. Back to you in the studio.